Oh, hey friends, Mark Holmes here, my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this just would not work without you guys. And I'm here in sunny San Diego for my wife's birthday. And yeah, sunny San Diego. I guess the sun will come out at some point. And I got to tell you what a difference a week makes. Last week, we were truly killing Jason Garrett. I'm still not ready to give Jason Garrett off the hook. I still don't believe that Jason Garrett is the guy that's eventually going to get us into the Super Bowl. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter what I think or what I want because I don't own the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones does. And with the Cowboys winning against the Redskins, basically I believe that and Zeke Elliott being suspended for 6 games is the pass for Jason Garrett, and he'll be back next year. So we have to make the best of what we have and root for our team regardless. So at this point, because we beat the Redskins, that kept our slim playoff hopes alive.
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
We had a couple of things that helped us this weekend and a couple of things that kind of hurt us a little bit. The number one thing that helped us without a doubt is that Minnesota beat the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons were in the playoffs, basically a wild card, but the Falcons have a tough road to hoe. So when you start looking at the Falcons, who have to play the Saints, the Bucks, the Saints, and the Panthers, that's not going to be easy, which is good for us because they hold a tiebreaker. They're at 7-5. We're at 6-6, basically a game and a half behind them. So that is a possibility. The thing that didn't help us any was hoping that the Eagles would win, and those sorry SOBs laid an egg in Seattle and looked mortal. Now, everybody in the world has been saying that the Seattle Seahawks are the greatest team out there and everything else, but let's go back to the fact that they've had one of the easiest schedules, I believe the second easiest schedule in the NFL. And they haven't done so good against teams with winning records, and Seattle, without the Legion of Boom, slapped the hell out of them and brought them back to reality. Even knocked them out of the number 1 seed. Yeah. And all of a sudden now when they go to play the Rams, that's not a gimme game for them. And when you look at the Eagles the rest of the way they go, they've got the Rams, a bye week with the Giants, the Raiders, and then us. It's going to be interesting for the Eagles to see if they rebound or if all of a sudden they implode. Of course, the Rams, they're the 3rd seed, 9-3, have played fantastic with a rookie head coach. Note to Jerry Jones. And the Saints, they've been great all season too at 9-3. So those are your division winners. And at the moment, we have the Seattle Seahawks at 8-4 as the 5th seed, and the Carolina Panthers at 8-4 as the 6th seed. Ahead of us, of course, Atlanta, as I've already talked about, which is a possibility to catch them. Then we have the Lions, who are 6-6. And when we look at the Lions' schedules, they've got pretty much the easiest one of everybody who's in the playoff chase. They play Tampa Bay, who have been a disappointment, the Bears, the bad news Bears, the Bungles, Cincinnati Bengals, and then they play the Packers, which the Packers may have Aaron Rodgers. So the Lions' schedule, it doesn't get much easier than that. Then we have the Green Bay Packers, who they helped themselves winning yesterday. They have the Doo-Doo Browns, so they've got a bye week next week. Then they play the Panthers, and the Panthers have something to play for. Then they play the Vikings, and then they play the Lions. So Green Bay doesn't exactly have the easiest road, but the wild card may be Aaron Rodgers is back. So all of a sudden, that's a different team with Aaron Rodgers back at the helm. You don't know if there's going to be a little dust or whatever, but he could be playing the last 3 or 2 games of the season. For us, of course, we know we've got the Giants, who may be firing their coach today. Then we have the Raiders, who have been a disappointment. We had looked at the beginning of the season, the Cowboys-Raider being the game. Well, it's just a game now. And then we take on the Seattle Seahawks, which could be for our playoff lives, but we get the wild card of Ezekiel Elliott back in the mix. And then, of course, the Eagles, who may or may not be playing for anything in Philadelphia to end the season. So when we start looking at this, it's possible. There's a chance. Not a great chance, but it's looking better than where it was. Now for you Eagles, you guys notice something in here? It's really quiet. We don't have these Eagles fans in here just defecating all over the place. They have run and hid. And here's the thing that bothers me about that, guys. I told you before that win, lose, or draw, I show up. I took all of your guys trash talking when we lost. I was here. I congratulated you guys. I said you guys did a great job. You kicked our butt. I manned up because when I talked the talk, I walked the walk. But you Eagle fans out there, some of you guys, you've pulled a straight Giants. You guys have gone, disappeared. And see, I have no respect for a fan like that. Just saying. If you're going to talk all that smack about you guys being so great and being a Super Bowl team, show up when you lose. That's all I ask. So we'll bring you guys any other news of the Dallas Cowboys, but I want to thank you guys as always for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report and being here for Monday Morning Hangover. And I think the sun is trying to peep through out here. Hopefully it's going to be another great day. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu reporting here live in somewhat sunny San Diego. Love my coffee. I need you guys to say Tom Donnelly is a moron.